Hey guys, so I'm Hayden, and my journey of transitioning starts today. I'm heading into Boston in a little bit, signing the forms and getting my first prescription. So I wanted to try to make it a plan to document my journey through this. So I thought I'd make a video for the last few hours that I'm pre-T. So I hope you guys follow me on my journey, and thank you. Peace. Hey guys, so I have officially been on testosterone for a little under than 5 hours.
Today is April 10th, 2015, and I've been on testosterone for 1 year. It's about 3:50 in the morning. Just took my last shower for about a week. Put on this trap for the last time. Surprisingly pretty calm this morning. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get it.
Go ahead and tell everybody I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Well, you can tell everybody I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man.
Hey guys, so the anxiety is finally gone. I'm calm, relaxed. Got home a couple of hours ago. Had to leave the house at 4. Had surgery at 7:30. Got out at noon. Definitely a longer procedure than I was expecting, but all went okay. Dr. Tobias did a very good job, and I am happy with my decision. I'm going to show my chest right now, so if you're not into the whole gruesome cut up look, I suggest you look away for a couple of seconds, just so I can show it. So this is your warning. So you can see the nipple graphs. You can see how accurate Dr. Tobias is with his line work and stuff, and then the drains are in there too. But yeah, I'm definitely pleased with going to Dr. Tobias. I knew going into it he was a perfectionist, which I'm all about. If I'm gonna have to live with this chest for the rest of my life, I better damn like it. Today is April 10th, 2016, and I am 2 years on testosterone and 1 year post-op surgery. Today is April 10th, 2017, and I am 3 years on hormones and 2 years post-op surgery.
Today is April 10th, 2018, and I'm officially 4 years on hormones and 3 years post-op surgery. Today is April 10th, 2019, and I am officially 5 years on hormones and 4 years post-op surgery. It's wild to think that I'm 5 years into this journey. If I think back 5 years ago, I dreamed of the deeper voice and the full beard and the flat chest, things I never thought I'd see happen. So to stand here today and see my reflection and know that those things came true is absolutely incredible. But if I'm being honest, it's been an emotional roller coaster filled with lots of different feelings, and it's been bittersweet. Yes, it's been exciting to see the changes, but it's also been full of difficult obstacles. I think back to when I was younger, and I've struggled with my identity for a long time, especially the end of middle school, beginning of high school. And with that came a lot of mental health issues. I really struggled with depression in high school, and my anxiety got pretty bad in college, and it still continues today. But when I was back in college, I kind of dealt with it in bad ways, which kind of carried on. I got an eating disorder. I started self harming. I was drinking heavily, just to numb the inside and kind of quiet the mind, to take the weight off my chest and to kind of be able to breathe. But I knew it wasn't healthy, and I am proud to say that I am 3.5 years clean of self harming, and I'm going to be 6 months sober from alcohol. It hasn't been easy, just like everything else, but I've overcome it. And I'm not saying that those thoughts aren't still around, because they are, probably more days than not. But it's just getting to the next day, taking one step at a time and getting there. And I think having that number to look at kind of keeps me motivated, and I don't want to lose that, you know? I've gotten this far, and I think that's huge. I think it's difficult to think of me being at 5 years and kind of realizing that I don't have these milestones to look forward to anymore. I've had surgery, I've passed my 1 year, I've now at 5 years. There's nothing really huge left in my journey except for just my weekly shots, which really won't change anything anymore. If anything, it'll just be medical stuff. So I think that's kind of, it's a tricky part of it, because before it was a motivator, and now I'm kind of just doing it to stay like me, I guess. But it doesn't mean that I'm opposed to things in the future. I would consider liposuction because I still have extreme body dysphoria, especially with the shape of my body, my hips and my waist and my stomach. So if that's something that I could do and it was covered by insurance, which I doubt it ever will be, I would do that. I would also consider a hysterectomy, but that would be after I figure out my family plans. I would like to have a biological kid. That's something I've wanted since the beginning of my transition and way before. So I've been very aware of that. So whether that means me removing my eggs and giving them to a partner that would be willing to carry my child or our child, then that would be awesome. But if that doesn't happen, I would consider getting pregnant, which would be a whole nother obstacle and journey in itself. However, I am recently on this new medication which has severe side effects, and birth defects. So I don't know that that's something I'd want to risk. I know they say it's only if you're on the medication or a month after you were taking it. But knowing those risks, I don't know if it's something that I would want to chance with. Just because I wouldn't want to bring a child into this world and have those birth defects while knowing that that was a possibility. Just don't think it's fair to them. So when that when that time comes, I'll really have to think about it. But like I said, it is something that I've been very passionate about and would love to have one day. As far as everything else, like I said, I still struggle with my body. Dating is still non-existent. I identify as a queer man. Now, that doesn't mean I'm gay. It just means I'm not heterosexual. I'm attracted to women. I came out as a lesbian in high school, so that's very clear that I like women. But at the beginning of my transition, I kind of decided to not label my sexual orientation anymore. And I think queer is kind of an umbrella term, which I feel like I fit under, because I don't really fit anywhere else. And I have my own particular style and kind of have my own feelings. And people just don't get that, at least not around here. So I'm hoping to hopefully move in the like 5-ish years, if not sooner, and try to find my community and clique, because it's super lonely to be around here and feel like no one gets it, and to feel alone. So that's shitty, but you know, you just keep pushing through like everything else. As far as like current feelings, the past year's been a lot. It's been super mentally draining, with what's going on in social media and what's going on in the political atmosphere, from trans military members being banned from serving, to question 3 on the Massachusetts ballot last November, dealing with rights and public accommodations, which luckily worked out in our favor, so we kept our rights. And now the Equality Act starting to go through its beginning stages of the hearings, again putting our rights at risk. It's really disheartening when your government and other people kind of don't view you as a human. Whether they're targeting me individually or the entire community, it still affects me, and the people I care about. So yeah, it does mess with you a little bit. Although I'm tired and feel kind of beaten down, I do know the importance of being visible. And I've been visible since day one. When I came out, it wasn't really a thing in the news. It wasn't in social media. I was kind of before all of that. So it had to do with a lot of advocating and educating for myself, and for those around me. And it took a lot out of me. I've been doing it for 5 years, did it for last fall for the question. I do think voices are important, especially if you have the opportunity and safety to do so. However, I think it's also important to take care of yourself, which is where I think I'm at right now, to kind of put a pause at being so open and vulnerable. But I would still love to pursue a career in advocating for my community, whether it's through an organization or working with trans youth and mentoring and advocating for them. Either way, it's something I'm still interested in. But yeah, I think overall it's been a wild journey. I appreciate everyone who supported me and encouraged me through the good days and the bad, who's followed this journey since day one and who's stuck by my side. I do apologize for kind of being distant in the past year. I really haven't made that many transitional videos or any kind of videos. And again, that was kind of for my own personal well-being. I just did not feel the motivation and did not feel like doing it, because of everything else going on. And I do plan on this being my last transitional video, unless something big happens, or I hit something else that's going on. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for following me through all of this. Peace, love, and respect, and I hope you all have an awesome day or night. Thank you. Love you.